that I actually do suffer with a few kind of mental health issues. So good morning from the Wistl family adventure household. We're actually here in the condo. I feel like I haven't filmed here in a really long time. Since coming back from our little 5-day trip, I haven't actually been filming a lot anyway. We've been keeping up with our schedule, but I feel like I haven't been filming as much as we usually do. It's been a bit of a weird week, just for me personally, but I think for me especially today it's just been a really difficult morning. It's something I don't often talk about. I've kind of alluded to it, and a few of you do know about this if you've been watching our videos consistently, is that I actually do suffer with a few kind of mental health issues. I'm not like, you know, severe, but I do have probably like once a month kind of black moods. I call them black moods because I think that's easier for me to describe it, but basically I just kind of fall into depressive episodes, or I have other like anxieties and issues. And I think today, out of everything, I feel like a lot of it is coming from imposter syndrome for me. So being on YouTube and being an influencer, especially a content creator, has been a really fast journey for us. I think for the first 2 years of us making YouTube videos, because we started quite a long time ago now, was more for hobby kind of creations, like hobby videos. And now we're kind of starting to take it a bit more seriously and treat it more as a business, because you have to if you want to make it work, to be really honest. It's meant that kind of my mental health has been struggling more with that, because yeah, you want to be good, you want to be great, you want to earn money, and you want to be able to have experiences, but those things aren't quick, they're very slow. It's a slow process. It's difficult to kind of keep a steady head. If a video doesn't work or people don't particularly watch it, that's quite hard. For me and Kev kind of share the responsibilities of our channel quite well. Some days I'm quite positive about it, most days Kev's very positive about it, but we do kind of take on the negatives as well from each other. So like comments, Kev will take comments if they're too negative or things that I can't handle or read, and then if a video is doing really badly, I tend to take that negatively, because I am the one that usually films and edits them, so I take it quite personally. Not that that should be anything that any of you should worry about. It's more just kind of you get in your own head, and it can be quite addictive to see when your video does really well in comparison to, it can be really depressing when you see it doing not so well. So especially today, I think imposter syndrome is definitely setting in. There are a lot of content creators coming in and out of the Philippines, especially around this time of year now that it is summertime. And it makes it difficult. It makes it difficult to see people having opportunities and things and living kind of, you know, more of a luxurious lifestyle or having more opportunities. It's very difficult to watch that because we're not at that stage, and that's fine. It is fine. If I'm not in my own head, and if I was talking to myself right now, I would say that's fine. It's a slow process. YouTube takes time, and those opportunities will come if you work hard enough. But then the imposter syndrome side really manifests quite negatively on those sorts of things. So this video isn't for you to feel sorry for me. It isn't for you to kind of tell me, well, you've decided this kind of stuff. It's just, it comes with the job. It really does come with the job, having these mental health episodes. I've already had them before, way before YouTube, so it's not like the best job to have if you do have those weaknesses, but it's definitely making me slightly stronger each time. But I just wanted to kind of come on here and say that I've woken up in a really difficult mood, and this is like the reality of being here sometimes in the Philippines, trying to make it as a content creator, or trying to create these videos, putting a lot of energy and time into them. The black or dark side, or, you know, the negative side of this job is that you really, if you're not kind of mentally stable, or you're not financially stable, or if things are kind of up in the air for you at this point in your journey, it is hard. It's hard. It is really hard, and I don't want to sit here and make life look so positive all the time, because it isn't all the time, and these things can happen off the back of this job. But I'm going to try and pull myself out of it today. I don't usually do this. Honestly, I usually take a few days to get over it. It takes, if you ask Kev, he'll know, because he has to deal with this most months. It takes probably a week, maybe less, depending on how severe my episodes can be. to get out of it. So this has started probably a day ago. This is day 2 of my not feeling great stage of the month. So instead of kind of sitting here and dwelling on it and doing the wrong things, I'm going to try and turn it into a positive, learning from you Filipinos, and go outside, get fresh air, spend time with the kids, vlog as well, because vlogging does sometimes make me feel better, because it makes me feel proactive, it makes me feel like I'm actually doing something, and we're actually hoping to go and do something that we all really enjoy, and we've filmed lots of times before, but we love doing it, and we hope to share our passions constantly on this channel with you guys, and we're going to go and do that. I've even put a face full of makeup on today just to make myself feel a little bit more uplifted. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and be extremely vulnerable with you guys. This is a very vulnerable video, so if this isn't for you, then that's absolutely fine. And also just be careful on comments, just be a bit gentle on me today, just be kind. That this is just the reality of life. Sometimes it is not easy, like nobody's life is easy, I'm very aware of that, but I don't want to make it out like our life is always easy and that we always have great times and everything's always amazing, because it's not. And one of the biggest things that I've wanted to talk about more and more is mental health and the challenge of that journey. But I think me and Kev are really looking at putting that, and I think I've mentioned this already, on a separate platform or a separate content, because I think that's a really interesting dynamic to talk about those things, and I think is important. But I don't know necessarily if everybody on our YouTube channel would be interested in that. So yes, we're going to go out and get some fresh air, and I'm going to try and shake this off and make myself feel better, because it also gives me horrible migraines. I get horrible headaches with this issue as well, and health wise I just feel atrocious sometimes when these mental things happen to me. So thank you for listening to that. Hopefully, I hope I haven't bored you already, but yeah, this is just what we have to go through sometimes, especially me. So yeah. On the upside, Kev's been making me fresh bread most days. He used to be a baker, didn't you? Mm-hmm. And now he's back in the baking era, because we found that there's no bread we found that we really enjoy eating in the Philippines yet. So we've turned to making our own. You see how proud he is right now? He doesn't want to talk to you guys because he's embarrassed about how proud he is with all these things. He's even watching it in the oven. So if you guys are from the UK, or if you know this famous UK show, The Great British Bake Off, this is what they do when they cook, is they stare at the oven.
It's so fun seeing the view up here.
So step 1 of trying to get out of my funk is going for a walk with everybody here. Sometimes it's just nice to get a breather and get out of the condo. We spend a lot of time there, and because it's such a small space, it's not always healthy to spend that long there. So we're going to go out, we're just going for a walk, and it's very humid and hot today. We've definitely noticed a lot more fires as well around our building, and also heard a lot of sirens going off recently in the middle of the night. And unfortunately, we've also heard about the Baguio market going up in flames this morning, which is incredibly sad to hear. I can't believe it, actually. I looked at the images and I actually thought it wasn't real, because we've only just been there, and Baguio is one of our favourite cities, and it's just incredibly sad to see something that was so culturally amazing for Baguio. The market is amazing there, to go up in flames and have everybody lose their livelihoods. Obviously, I know you guys are extremely positive, but it doesn't take away how sad it really is. So it definitely puts things into perspective. But sometimes when we go on our walks as well, we love to play the I really love game. So we pick things that we really love about where we are at the moment and what we love to do, or what we like to see. Just things like the trees, or a busy street, or lots of people, or a sunny day. We love that game, don't we, buddy?
Yeah.
I really love holding your hand.
I really love seeing the view.
So we're actually heading over to the malls today. Again, I haven't been to like Greenbelt or any of the malls up in Makati for quite a while now, actually. So that's also a really good thing to get out of the funk, because You can just go to a mall, enjoy window shopping or a little bit of retail therapy if that's what you're into. Although I don't advocate buying things to heal mental health. It doesn't hurt to treat yourself and make yourself feel, you know, important and special. But we're actually heading to Glorietta, not my favorite mall, a very difficult mall to kind of get your bearings in. It's still really hard for us, and whenever we go, to find where the hell we are there. But we're going to Glorietta because we're going to go do something that we're extremely passionate about, that we love doing, and that's going to celebrate Filipino artists at StickyCon today, which is being held at Glorietta. And I think it's the first one that we have seen actually be in a local mall for us. So it's within walking distance, which is amazing because usually they are held more in like the Mega Mall or Trinoma or Mall of Asia, and a lot in Ayala, Manila Bay. So it's really nice to have it in a local mall for us so we can just walk there today. But we're going to obviously check it out because you know that's one of our favourite things to do. And we'll kind of show you around, show you some new artists, hopefully pick up a few little goodies. So slight retail therapy situation today. And just kind of be with the public, be with people watch, just engross ourselves in Makati again, just to kind of get out of this slump. Weird things that dogs wear, episode 1002. I swear we've seen so many strange things. I feel like it's a lot busier in this one than the other ones we've been to before. Other than Market, that's also really busy. But this is actually a kind of StickyCon which includes cosplay as well, which there are plenty of.
They've got Spider-Man caps,
yeah,
and the lady's wearing it over there, and it looks really cool.
Oh wow, she is, look. We've actually been to so many of these events already that a lot of the artists here are returning from other places we've seen them in, which is so cool because things that I really loved that I wanted to get last time, I can always now come back and see those guys again. There's at least like 3 or 4 people already and we've not even done half of it yet. But it's already making me starting to feel a little bit better. We met Kiki, she's dressed up very cool, one of our favourite Ghibli films. And now we're just gonna have a little look around a little bit more of it. How are you doing?
It's busy.
It is really busy.
It's not my scene, but
His face every time I take him to one of these is the same every time.
if you like it, you like it, I guess.
Oh, you're so supportive though. Thank you. So even Superman has turned up as well, which is pretty incredible. I didn't know he was from the Philippines. Apparently he is. Hi. You say high five. Yay. That's so cute. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. So everybody's been super friendly. It is so busy. There's 2 really big sections. And everybody's been really nice to the kids. They've got like so many free stickers. So I've got a lot of those now as well, which they're happy about. Are you happy?
Yeah.
It's just been really nice. We've seen some odd things, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still been really cool and just nice to remove the funk out of the day. So we've left the madness of Glorietta and the Ozine Festival behind. It just started to get way too busy. There's a lot of people and it was quite warm. The more bodies that are packed in, the hotter it gets. And we have some hungry children and they have to come first sometimes. So we're heading back across the walkway towards our condo. But as always, I will of course show you what I did get in the end. So whilst life in the Philippines isn't always fun, you can definitely try and find a way to pull yourself out of it. There's always something interesting or fun in the Philippines, so it is really easy to snap out of a bad mood or a depressive episode. It doesn't always work, I will say that, but today seems to have done the trick, so that's really good. We did see some very interesting things. Very interesting things. I think Kev's eyes popped out of his head multiple times during the day, but I will quickly just show you what I got as well. I didn't get a lot this time, to be really honest. It was very busy, and I like to take my time and look around properly, because every artist and every vendor there does deserve kind of, you know, the time, rather than just going around quickly and not looking in properly. So the first set of stickers, actually the kids chose one each for themselves, and I just got the one. And this is from Dolly K. And I believe actually the business card is a sticker as well, which is pretty cool. So Harry chose the Psyduck from Pokemon. If you're a old school Pokemon fan, you'll know that one. We also got 2 Totoros. If you haven't watched us before doing like little sticker hauls or print hauls, every single time we have to get a Ghibli character, and this time we got Ghibli. I got one and Elowen got one, and then Oslo chose Ponyo, which I was almost gonna get, but I have lots of Ponyo stickers, so I got a Totoro one instead.
Mom, I got a spicy now.
Oh no, are they really spicy? Is anyone eating it? No, they're really spicy, baby. And then the last sticker I got was from Chi Chi Little. I follow her on Instagram, and I've also bought from her before, so if you want to see some prints or stickers that I've got before, because I got a lot more that time, I'll link the video above. But I just got this really big one, which I thought was so lovely. I don't know what it is about it, but I really loved it. And it reminds me of our time in the ocean in 100 Islands, which I already miss incredibly much. So that's the haul I got. Again, nowhere near as much as normal, but this was more to get me out of a horrible mood, to get everybody outside, although it is hot. I'm not gonna lie, it is hot. I can understand how things are catching on fire in March due to the heat, because it's a different kind of heat now. It's definitely changing very quickly, ready for summertime, so you can definitely tell that. But I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed getting vulnerable with me, and I also hope that maybe this cheered you up in some way if you were also feeling a little bit funky, a little bit down in the dumps. This isn't my intention to keep every video like this. This is a one-off, hopefully, but I do like bringing some honesty to the channel, showing you a little bit of a kind of zooming in a little bit into certain parts of what we go through during our weeks as, you know, new YouTubers, which is such a new and different job that we didn't even think we'd ever have. We have no experience in this. We don't know what we're doing half the time. We're literally making it up as we go. But some days it does catch you off guard, and you do feel really rubbish for multiple different reasons. So I hope none of you are too down. And maybe some of the funny clips I caught cheered you up, but I'm gonna head off now and get some lunch, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to hear more things like this, maybe on a separate platform, then let me know in the comment section below. And also don't forget to leave some comments, because we are reacting to them here on YouTube in our little mini shorts. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well if you want to see more kind of up-to-date content and mini vlogs as well. So if you can't get enough of us, then there's always more content going up there as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Salamat po. And thank you for all the future love and comments that I know that you guys are going to be giving us in this video. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. And I just want to give a quick shout out to this babe, this hunk who stands by me all the time and helps me through all of that darkness every single day. Thank you.